All right, my boys. So 2024 has officially come to a close. This year has been pretty, I guess, hectic, chaotic, surprising to say the least, both good and bad and neutral. On top of that, with Xbox going multi-platform, everybody's well aware about the Kendrick versus Drake, this track, the whole rap battle. It's basically 9/11. Like, no one will ever forget about it, okay? Not Like Us will forever be played and it will be shouted at the Super Bowl. Now, for those of you wondering, am I going to the Super Bowl? And the answer is no. I'm not going to go to the Super Bowl. Like a seat to get there is $8,300 for a seat. Listen, I could pay 60, but 8,000 you got me messed up. You got me twisted. Like drop that down to 8,300 and then you could probably make a deal. But yeah, I'm glad for Kendrick that's hosting the Super Bowl of next year, February. There was a lot of like back and forth with every like OG from Ice Cube to Lil Wayne to Snoop Dogg. Somehow it became controversial, which I'm surprised that it has became. But with all that aside, I want to talk about today's year. I'm going to be talking about the games I'm going to be showing for you guys that I've played this year. Now, there are some games that I did promise I'm going to play this year. It's just that there was some times that I was burnt out. I didn't have enough energy. On top of that, I didn't have the money to buy the games. On top of that, I have a job that I've been working since the start of December and that I absolutely hate. Okay, I feel like construction should not be your first job. I hate my bosses, except for the manager. I hate the schedule. I gotta wake up at 2 in the morning every day for 5 days just to go there. It's just not good. On top of that, you gotta eat the same food that you eat when you start your day. Okay, I mean for lunch it's different, but for breakfast it's the same thing. I'm basically eating street food every day. Now street food is good, but when you eat it every single day, it's like starting to like make you go insane. That's just my take. Controversial, yes, but I'm very sorry to those who are offended by it. On the content side of things, I posted on my YouTube channel from YouTube videos to YouTube shorts to live streams. I just want to say thank you for all your support. Shout out to the Hollow Knight community for supporting my channel. Shout out to the Ori community, the Rainbow community. Shout out to the Like H True Blood community as well. I did say I was going to make a video essay about it, but I did make a community post addressing what happened to the video essay. And I did say with my brutal honesty, and that is that I deleted all of the game footage. Now, I really wanted to do the video essay, but understand that I am one person that lives in a family of 5 with 2 brothers that have uses the same console that I bought with my own money that I've been saving for 4 years to play and use this next generation console. Now, am I happy about the console that I got? Yes, I am. Problem is the amount of space and storage that I have to make videos, and they have Share Factory Studio, which is an upgraded version of Share Factory that was on the PS4 specifically. And I said I'm sorry. I made the community post. I addressed it to the Discord. They were saddened, but they understood where I was coming from. But I just want to say thank you for supporting my channel, watching my videos, watching my streams, especially the Elden Ring Larathon, the Elden Ring. I can't speak. I'm sorry. I just Elden Ring marathon. I said Larathon. Jesus, just that I have hypertension on my neck, so now I'm having trouble to think. Is this what it's like to have a migraine? I don't know. I should be sleeping right now because I bought fireworks for the new year. I already did a community post. A total of that, it was $120, 128 plus the Pikachu plushie. So yeah, I'm gonna have a blast. Literally, I should be legally classified as a terrorist. Now with the games that I've played that I always do every year, I want to showcase the amount of games I've played. Now, like H True Blood, I do enjoy the game. I won't lie about it. It's just that I don't think I have the motivation to do a video essay about it and just play the game and enjoy it. Basically, that's just what I'm gonna say. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying that I don't have the motivation right now to play the game and stream it with you guys. But I do enjoy it. I do suggest you guys to play it. With all that said, let's start with my gaming recap. I know it's been like forever since the last time I streamed Hollow Knight. And you might be wondering, when am I playing this game? And I don't really blame you for asking. And it's because I'm hesitant. Alright, it's not because I don't have time. It's not because I hate the game. I don't really hate the game. I honestly think this is a phenomenal, well built, and well thought out masterpiece that should be played by other people that are curious about the indie game genre. And personally for me, I think their best pick to start out is playing Hollow Knight. My problem is it's not because of Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight wait. It's not because I don't have time for it. It's not because I had an issue with the people of Team Cherry. I don't really have an issue with Team Cherry, although they have a very silent like communication with any updates regarding Silksong. It's because my issue with this is because Pantheon 5 is such a hassle to get yourself out of. And I don't really blame you guys, okay, for trying to beat Pantheon 5 by yourself. I mean, you tried every method, you got every charm, you're equipped with every ability and every upgrade. Now, your final step is to try and finish a tough challenge, and that is to do this boss rush without even dying once, okay? Like, just because you see that checkpoint every time you defeat that boss, that doesn't mean that you can stop right there. There's no button to click out of Pantheon 5 if you quit. Once you're dead, you gotta restart the whole thing. Even if you're on the final boss, you still have to restart. So yeah, I'm gonna try to beat Pantheon 5 before Silksong comes out. And yes, I'm recording this on January 9th. Now, you might be wondering, why couldn't I record or upload my 2024 recap video? Well, originally, I had a headache and hypertension from the back of my neck that was so bad I couldn't even function, like recording or live streaming, nothing. My Silksong update video was a video I recorded on the 29th. Alright, it was pre-recorded, then I uploaded on the 30th. And I promised you guys I was gonna upload it on either Friday or Saturday of last week. I also couldn't because my Wi-Fi was so bad I could barely stream. Last stream I did about me playing Astrobot, I was on my grandma's house. So I got a new router. I also got a LAN cable that makes my Wi-Fi connection from the PS5 a lot faster. So hopefully there's no lag with every stream, and of course every upload that I make is gonna go a lot faster instead of a lot slower. So with all that aside, I'm also well aware about the Xbox Developer Direct that just got announced as of me recording this video. It's going to be on January 23rd. Hopefully, we're going to get some updates about Silksong, and I'm praying that it comes out this year. Really? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I did say I was going to play this game and beat it before Rebirth comes out, but I'm not even making a joke or anything because this is a common theme that all Square Enix fans can agree. This game is long, okay? Like, not like, and I'm not even trying to make a joke here. Like, I was streaming 3 hours, maybe almost 4 hours, trying to beat at least 2 or 3 chapters, and that's a bad habit, okay? Like, I'm trying to, I guess, speed through the game, which this really shouldn't. That's where you destroy your joy a lot quicker. And I mean, the game is a little awkward because it's my first time playing a JRPG that doesn't have Japanese audio. I mean, you have the option to do that, and it's my first time playing a Final Fantasy VII game. What I will say is that cutscenes are so dramatic, it's like hard to watch. Like, not because you're emotional, but it's just awkward. That's what I'm trying to say. I still want to play this game. I'm probably going to play this game off camera or whenever I come back to it, or when the third Final Fantasy VII game comes out, because I found out that after Rebirth came out, there's a word that a third Final Fantasy VII game is coming out. So we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, the DLC, Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VII Integrate, and now Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, and also getting the platinum is not easy, okay? Like, you gotta play this game twice, both normal and on the hardest difficulty. Of course, side quests aside, probably the collectibles as well. I'm gonna use guides if I ever have enough sanity to platinum this game. I'm probably not going to, but I mean, it is interesting though. Me, for my first time playing a Final Fantasy VII game, trying it out at first. I mean, right off the rip, I'm not, I guess, built. I mean, to handle Square Enix games because of how long it is. Don't get me wrong. The fight scenes are fun, and it's also hard to like navigate your way out of the chapter because there's so many things you have to do. I'm like halfway done. I think I'm on chapter 10. I think. Also, I heard that Tifa Lockhart is the most simmed character in Final Fantasy VII, which kind of confuses me. I mean, I don't really have a crush or any admiration with this character. All I have to say is, wow. And including Cloud too. That's another one. Guess that's all I have to say for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I will get hot back to this probably off camera, and I know I'm gonna rage because the boss battles are no joke. There are some clips I took while playing this game. For example, Barret breaking the fourth wall.
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
And that's not even the second or third time he said it before while I was playing the game.
You know you're better than that.
Stop. Including this scene that made me laugh when Biggs dodged the hug from Barrett.
During your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
Nothing.
My boy, my boy said, "You magnificent son," and then it's just
Bad she
dodging a
couldn't
hug.
rope in this guy.
I mean, I get it. He has a machine gun, but like, you can't just dodge a hug like that. Including this one, it legit looked like an Andrew Tate replica is in the game. I think we're gonna meet him in this chapter, but I don't know.
Deck is all clear!
Rope's good! Go!
Pull him up!
Andrew Tate. Now, I might be stupid for this next one, but can somebody correct me if Final Fantasy referenced Reddit in this specific part of the game? This is a school. Why is this here? This a Pokemon reference? Is that Reddit? Yo, that's a Reddit reference. Including the interaction and the fight that I had with Andrew Tate. I'm just gonna call him that. I know his name is Rude, but it legit looks just like him. Oh no. Why now? Andrew Tate?
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Alright. Damn. Okay.
It's on you.
Switch.
I'll show you what I can do. Buckle up.
My turn. Number.
Okay. Defeated.
Please, just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
Alright, what do you want to do next? Phase 2? You mean to tell me I've been fighting this guy for like 10 minutes straight and then the Final Fantasy winning award theme plays? I'm gonna clip that. Now I also clipped this cutscene because I thought there was gonna be a Mickey Mouse cameo with the woman's apron because of Kingdom Hearts, but it turns out that it wasn't.
There you are. We're back, and we brought Aerith with us.
Sorry to make you come out here.
Don't be.
Mickey.
It's on my way home.
Well then, I hope you
Oh
won't
no,
mind
that's a
me
dog.
asking
Never
for
mind.
some.
Alright, so for this one, it needs a little bit of context. So I now know why people call Cloud a femboy, and it is because, spoiler alert, in this game he dresses up as a woman or in a lady dress to meet up some drug dealer that's part of this whole party campaign thing that I already forgot because it's been a year since I played this. To get there, I need to dance practice to impress the ladies with the bee costumes, and in my journey to perfect that, I need to get all 10 good. Now this is optional, but I did it because I know I can do better. I just need to have good timing. I played Geometry Dash, I played Hi-Fi Rush. That has nothing to do with this. I only did it because I didn't want to fumble. So here you go. I can perfect all of these. Please
Delicious.
give me a second chance.
Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious. Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious. Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious.
Let the Battles remake. Battle
You've
begin
got
remake.
real rhythm,
Whatever.
mister. Move over, girls. A new dancer's come to town.
Okay, thanks. Alright, so to cut to the chase, I'm hanging out with the bees and I'm in the club, and in order for me to, I guess, pass the test, I have to dance with Andrea. And when I tell you, I never cringed more in my life and in shock of like the step-by-step thing. I'm just gonna play the clip because you're gonna suffer with me. All right. 24 great, 2 good, and 2 bad. All right. I did 2 bad. 2 of them are bad, 2 of them are good, 24 are great. You know what? I have fun with this one.
Honey, I'm in love. Yes. Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty.
Now, without further ado, let us begin!
What's going on? What is this? Okay, I lied. I'm gonna be showing you the final product because I don't want to get myself copyrighted.
You were born for this.
Was I really? Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Oh my god. I know they put him on a wig. Dancing Queen. Received a gift from Andrea. Brother. Oh, this about to be crazy. This is just torture for Cloud, bruh.
Perfection.
I'll
True
be
beauty is
damned.
an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply.
Alright.
Don't ever be afraid, Cloud.
I'll be damned. Wow.
That show today blew my mind!
Wait, who am I supposed to
Hey,
move
look
at?
at me! I could dance too!
How much did you drink tonight?
I can't help it. It was amazing.
can talk.
Was it planned from the
Wow,
start?
probably not.
Now that
Did you
was a
see
show.
their look of surprise?
Well, he's pretty upset. I know that for sure.
Cloud?
It's the spice of life.
Yoo-hoo, Cloud. Hello?
Wow.
Aerith to Cloud, come in.
Please don't.
But one
Not a
must
word.
create such flowers.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
Oh my god. Snappy dresser obtained 3 Bravado candidate outfits. Lord help us.
Hey, watch the way you walk.
Oh my dude, this is just embarrassing. You know what? Now I see why people call Cloud a fanboy, because he's legit Princess Peach in Final Fantasy, bro. Oh my god. I mean, it's just like hard to watch because you see Cloud as a badass, and now he has to dress up as a girl for Dawn's approval. And yeah, that's my reaction. Still can't believe that happened in the game. Sadly, I don't have any game footage for this, but I will say that I had fun playing it, and I am well aware about the Unholy Alliance update where you could play as the Lamb or the GOAT, not LeBron James, but like another character. And I'm probably gonna platinum this game, maybe, I honestly don't know. I want to get every achievement for all the new patches and the new DLCs that is in this game. I don't know if there's gonna be a Call of the Lamb 2, and I think that might be unlikely, but who knows.
Let's rock, big boy.
Hi-Fi Rush is the first Xbox ported game I played on this channel, and I didn't think I'd be having a lot of fun, alright? But I had a blast, no pun intended, because everything's on rhythm, and after you beat this game, you tend to do everything on rhythm, like charging your phone, or eating cereal, or watching TV, or using the bathroom. I am well aware about the shutdown of Tango Gameworks, but it has been revived from the publisher of PUBG, which is also good news, and I hope that the Hi-Fi Rush sequel is good care and is currently in the works, because I want to see more of this game. I am tempted to get every achievement and platinum this game, and I know that 12 hours of a regular game is a lot, but after you beat it, you want more of it. Playing a game that has a comic book art style is really cool. Now, no disrespect to the Telltale game developers or the Borderlands developers, but respectfully speaking, this game takes it to a whole nother level. I really got nothing else to say except play Hi-Fi Rush. You're not going to regret it. I'm probably going to platinum this off camera, but that depends if you guys want to see me stream it. But yeah, this game is really fun, and I promise you, you're gonna be addicted. Yes, how could I forget the Elden Ring Marathon? Now, originally, the main reason why I played Elden Ring was because I got dared from my brother to beat this game before the Elden Ring DLC comes out for $100. And I mistook that for beating the game and getting every achievement for $100. And then he said he'll give me $200 if I'll do that. But I only beat the game. My main achievement is to get the $100 instead of $200. And also, since I was in a time crunch, spending a lot of time defeating Millennia, which you guys are well aware by my reaction. Bitch! Fuck you! I am the Elden Lord! Is it bad to say that I get chills every time I'm resurfacing this clip of me yelling at Millennia? Like, this is the loudest I have ever screamed in my whole life. I told this to you guys, I told this to my brothers, I told this to my friends on Discord. That was like a moment for me, okay? It took me like, what, 2-3 days? I was just experimenting. What should I do? What are the upgrades I could put? What's my outfit? I gotta change my whole outfit just to fight this bitch. I'm sorry, but it's just... Woo, if you were there while I was streaming Elden Ring, that whole marathon, boy, I was a different person playing this game, okay? Like, Elden Ring is not a game. Every FromSoft game, including Armored Core, is not a game. That is a whole journey you're putting on yourself. Asking the question if I had any fun playing this game is an understatement, because this game felt like a chore. I mean, yeah, I was betted $100 to beat this game, which was why I'm saying this, but I had some moments where I had fun. I mean, the moments I had with Blade where I felt betrayed, even though it was the right thing to do. It wasn't for the character. I mean, you build bonds with these characters in this game, and it's sad when they die unexpectedly, or a tragic or heroic death, or it feels like you betrayed them and you are now suddenly the villain even though you were doing the right thing. The final boss of Elden Ring, that being Radagon of the Golden Order and the Elden Beast, took 5 hours and 35 minutes of my life to beat that boss. And when I tell you I had no reaction, I'm dead serious. I have been streaming for 5 hours. I don't know how to feel right now.
A seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.
And for the Shadow of the Erdtree, on the other hand, bitch ass. Okay, this has to be a secret boss. So get my runes. All right, we're good. Here's what I don't understand. You got this thing, the summoning pool, and I don't have that indicator to use my summon. That is the next boss. But this big ass, oh my god. Oh. Bruh. Actually, matter of fact, see, why work hard when you can work smart? Oh my god. Whoa, okay. Well, goddamn, son. No, I haven't been in the DLC because of burnout, and also because I wanted to take a break. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I'm basically fatigued while I was playing Elden Ring. My last upload was me beating that Centipede Hollow Knight boss, something like that. But I mean, I had a blast playing this DLC. There were some tough bosses, I will agree. On top of that, the Elden Ring 2 game is coming out. Elden Ring Night Rain, which I thought it was another DLC. But it's a full-fledged standalone new game that FromSoft is in the works. Well, not in the works, but in order of being released in 2025. So I'm gonna be ready for that. You could do 3 players. I want to hit up some friends so that we could play together, have memorable moments, funny moments, rage-inducing moments, and moments I will never forget while we're playing this and going after each other's throats of who didn't have the best build, or who didn't have enough stamina, or who didn't have enough HP, or why they didn't do the MP attack or magic attack or something. Now, I'm excited but also nervous at the same time because you don't know what to expect, okay? Because for Elden Ring being the first Souls game I've beaten, and Bloodborne being the first game I played, and I'm gonna play it on the start of February. That's my promise. My Wi-Fi is currently good, so you're gonna be seeing some daily streams. Hopefully I beat it before the 10th anniversary of Bloodborne, which is in March 24th. And my little brother advised me to not get the platinum because it's basically like mind-bogglingly dreading, to say the least. But it's best to take that caution, and I guess I might as well take that caution because there's 3 endings, but it says you could do it in 1 playthrough. Usually when it comes to me talking about like Soulsborne games, I would probably say like, what tips should I follow, or what should I do for Elden Ring Night Rain? And well, I guess the main tip and trick to do is to not die and not be stupid. With all that being said, I'm excited for Elden Ring Night Rain. Hopefully I'll beat Shadow of the Erdtree before Night Rain comes out, because it only makes sense when I do that. Hopefully I'll platinum the game Elden Ring, because I haven't done that. I currently have like 130 something hours because of my total playthrough. But yeah, I don't think we're ready, because just like with Shadow of the Erdtree, it's gonna be a lot more than just a surprise boss. Wait, I want to know, what does the armor look like? Ooh. Yeah, I might wear this. Probably in the next episode. Black Myth Wukong. And I guess I really just did a gameplay stream because that's what YouTubers do. They play one game, then they'll do another episode. It's like when Dashi Games played High Hell, or it's like what Corey Ketchin did N++. When Corey Ketchin played Street Fighter 5, when Corey Ketchin played Resident Evil 4 Remake. Alright, I'm gonna stop. But I do want to continue this. It's just that the burnout kicked in, and on top of that, the personal issue that I don't want to discuss. And when I found out that there's gonna be a DLC that's slightly similar to Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, that's how you know that developers are not gonna mess around with this one. Because with this game having like a God of War type of flavor, if that makes sense, with this game, I feel like they could pull that off with how positively received. I mean, sure, there was some people saying like, oh, this got something from the Game Awards. I'm not gonna discuss that, okay, with this whole Soulsborne, like Soul Slop game. I mean, not every Souls game has to be Game of the Year, which it just doesn't add up. I mean, sure, it's cool that Elden Ring got Game of the Year because it was like a fun game, a traumatizing one, I should say so myself. But not every game has to be a Soulsborne game. I mean, it could be fun. I can understand that. It could win an award. That's cool. Not every Soulsborne game has to be Game of the Year. And I have a feeling that 2025 is going to have real competition. You have Elden Ring Night Rain, you have GTA 6, you got Hollow Knight Silksong, you got Doom The Dark Ages, you got Killing Floor 3, you got Monster Hunter Wilds, and that's just like the tipping point. Pause, I don't know. You got Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, I think that's what it's called. You got South of Midnight, an Xbox game that's also part of the Xbox Direct, or I think it was a showcase of June. Essentially saying you got a bunch of games that have like good competition to see who can win Game of the Year, or what can win so many awards that can be eligible for Game of the Year, and how much good reception can it get for it to be a good recommendation for other people to play it and to see if they're missing out, if this is the kind of game that they wanted and didn't think it would be this one, for example. I know that every Game award show, there's always going to be some debate like this game should have won. There are some good criticism here and there, but most of it is just a bunch of rage baiting claims and statements on Twitter, which happens most of the time. Once people do that, they get like ratioed, and I guess that's their kink, but at the same time, you're not worth anybody's time and easy to be made fun of. And I feel like that's another political campaign I also can't handle. I'm sorry, but I mean, it sounds like a good joke, but I feel like that's another thing I don't want to get too into. I'm not that drawn in with like what game deserves Game of the Year. It's just, I just like playing games and I just like having fun. That's just my stance right there. If they get Game of the Year, I'd be surprised, or I would disagree. I'd say this, such and such. All of that aside, 2025 is gonna be like a hectic year for gaming. I'm not saying that gaming is back. I mean, it never left. I'm just saying that we got good competition, and I love to see it. Yep, HD. Got it. Right, the PlayStation VR. Nice. Emotion in. Oh, you mean this? Yep. Sadly, I don't have any Astro's Playroom gameplay to talk about the game, but I do have Astrobot gameplay, which I will talk about this game specifically later on in the video. I challenged myself to get every achievement on Astro's Playroom before Astrobot comes out, which got over 180 views. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I did get the platinum. Somehow it took me 5 hours, which that's the recommended amount, or I think it was 5 or 7 hours to get every achievement if you're a trophy hunter. The game was a lot of fun. I mean, it's a PS5 demo game. I mean, that's the first game you get when you first get the PS5. And on top of that, for Astrobot with a bunch of cameos, which I will talk about later in the game. I mean, especially this scene where I got the Sly Cooper robot, which was pretty cool and pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna play Sly Cooper though later this year, and I will get those trophies. It takes like 15 hours on average for every game, so expect those streams to come soon. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, this game was one that I'll never forget. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing this, especially getting the Platinum, which I was very careful in getting it.
This is Ant-Man. Well, we finally got the Platinum, my boys.
Especially doing a number of attacks specifically with the Venom symbiote with you, before you progress through the game, getting all the collectibles, like all the spider bots, doing the side quests, getting all the suits. And I won't lie, some of the side missions touched my heart because I didn't expect to have this much like connection with a character in the game. On top of that, with the fight scenes were always like the exciting part, especially when I got the new suit, spoiler alert, called Anti-Venom. And yeah, there's nothing really much I can say here except for the controversy that Insomniac had when they put the Cuban flag instead of the Puerto Rican flag, which is pretty funny to me. Both flags have the same shapes, it's just that both flags have different colors or different ways they put the colors on the flag, so that's why I got a lot of people upset, specifically the Latinos, Puerto Ricans and the Cubans. And me, I was more confused, but I was also like, come on, how can you mess that up? Like, there's a difference between a Puerto Rican and a Cuban flag. The game was a lot of fun, including the Platinum, and the one bad thing I can say is that I didn't get the 19 inches of Venom.
We are not gonna die.
Famous last words.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Now, I didn't play this game on launch because back in 2021, I didn't have the PS5, I still had the PS4. 2023 was the year where I had the PS5, and I finally got to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I found out was a PS5 exclusive. The reason why I played this game again was to get the final trophies. This one called Fully Stacked, where you have to buy the new weapons on New Game Plus. Extreme Gardening, where you gotta freeze the enemies with your topiary and then shoot them while they're covered in grass. And lastly, Return Policy, where you return shots using the Void Reactor, and this is where I finally got the Platinum.
Yes! We finally got the Platinum. Oh, baby.
Now, this game is really fun. It's like some sort of like a hack and slash type of game, if I'm saying that correctly. If not, I'm very sorry that I upset a lot of Ratchet and Clank fans. You could do combination attacks with Mrs. Zircon, Miss Fungal, with the Black Hole machine gun, or by far one of my favorite weapons. With the haptic feedback with the PS5 controller, it legit feels like you're using a real gun. Like the trigger motion, if I'm saying that correctly. It legit feels like you're shooting the weapon that's in the game. Now, for the second playthrough, I made it harder for myself because I upgraded my weapons on my first playthrough. So now I have to do it on my second playthrough to get the other achievements that involves with the weapons. I mean, besides getting all the weapons on New Game Plus for my second playthrough, I made it harder for myself. But after all of that, I was still satisfied that I got the Platinum. All we got to do is wait till 2029 for the next Ratchet and Clank game to come out. And lastly is for our Blue Robot Boy that got over 107 game awards and including Game of the Year. There's nothing more that I need to say except that this is a game that we all needed. No Souls game slap, no Genshin Impact gacha slap. Well, technically there is a part of the game that's gacha, but you don't involve like real money into it. It's more of just like in-game currency that you could get while playing the game. Just a family-friendly, perfect game that everybody can enjoy, and one that is pretty simple and easy to get for every trophy for any trophy hunters that want to attempt to get every achievement. Now, with me that's still in the works of playing Astrobot and still in the process of gaining any achievement and playing the game, I'm well aware that they added some new content and new robots that are added in the game. I feel like a kid again playing this game, with a lot of cameos from Persona 5 to Sly Cooper to Jak and Daxter to Uncharted to The Last of Us to Crash Bandicoot to Klonoa. A bunch of references and Easter eggs in this game that there's so much to count and so much to like point out that it's like unmatched. Okay, there are over 300 robots and like half of them are references to games that are like childhood classics or that are underrated masterpieces that everybody can have a chance to play and understand why this game means so much to the person next to you or why they're such a big fan of it. Now, I don't know if there's going to be another Astrobot game because I feel like they pump these out, pause for every 4, 5 years. I don't know when's the next Astro Bot game gonna be coming out, but I do hope that they're taking care of it and that we could see Astro Bot in his new adventure. I mean, there was Astro's Playroom, there's Astro Bot, there was Astro's Secret Mission with the PlayStation VR. If there's some other Astro Bot games that I haven't played or I don't know about, let me know in the comments. I mean, this is a very well crafted, beautiful, cute, colorful masterpiece that I feel like a lot of people could grab and play if they have a chance, or if you have a PS5 so to speak. Now, with Astro Bot aside, I just wanted to talk about you guys for saying thank you for giving me a reason as to why I keep making these YouTube videos. And I may not be the biggest YouTuber or the biggest commentary YouTuber, but I just want to say thank you for giving me a reason to keep uploading, because originally I started this to become the next Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, and then I switched to commentary, which I thought it could be the next Optimus or Moist Critical, and I could probably like mix a bit of both if I have the materials. I'm still small. Besides me being being on YouTube for 8 years now, which I was supposed to make a video like talking about my 8 years of being on YouTube, but I couldn't because I thought that maybe I could like crunch some time or I could sit down and relax because I know I can make videos fast. But with me getting older, I have to understand that there's a certain time and schedule to post and to take a break, basically. Now, playing games aside, I'm still a nerd. You know, I'm not afraid to talk about it or say it publicly on YouTube. In fact, I don't know if that's like even an attention grabber for conversations, unless if they're hooked up and want to talk about it, mostly on Discord, because I would talk about it with my cousins, and I don't really have any friends like IRL. I mean, my middle school friends, that's one. I don't have a lot of them on social media because they don't really use it that much. I know some of them, I haven't talked to them for so long because they're doing something like off camera or they're not as active as they are. Another thing is that I mean, I have their address that's like written on like a little notepad, but it's most likely that they moved away because I graduated back in Franklin D. Wallen 135. That's Bronx Green and Bronx Park and Pelham Academy. Like 3 schools all in one building. I had a history with this school, okay? I mean, I have a lot of stories I wanted to tell, but I want to save it when I get like my own studio, because I want to tell my stories like in a song form. And that's like my future. I wanted to be a DJ, but I wanted to become a rapper from the inspiration of Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Juice WRLD. I wanted to tell my stories and make a song that I could talk about my issues and my struggles or my past stories of living in the Bronx or struggling to keep my head up or have a smile for everybody to see or something. Or in general, just not having a positive mental attitude. I know it does sound like pretty lonely for me to say I didn't have any high school friends. I mean, I guess the only friend that I have, which I didn't know that he was a femboy, he had that Greg Heffley haircut. He had glasses on and like the typical high school look. I mean, he looked like a nerd and a geek, and that's not even me trying to shame him. That's just how he is or how he dresses. Originally, what started was I was failing history, and after that period of class, I can't remember what teacher it was, but I didn't have class on the next period, so then I just took a nap. The friend that I regularly fist bump, we don't really talk that much. We just give each other a fist bump, and that's it. That's our only form of communication, because both of us are socially awkward. Then he talked to me like, "What's wrong? What happened?" And I just said, "Oh, well, I'm just failing history class." And then he told me, "Well, you gotta hand in the work. You gotta do your homework. You gotta keep that grade up and such and such." Just the cheesiest like message you can give to somebody when they're feeling down because their grades are failing. And that's really it. I mean, there's not really much. I said, yeah, I know, I'll try and do that, because I don't really have that much of a positive mental attitude myself. I'm more of just being realistic instead of being positive. Sometimes I'm positive, but then I think realistic because that's just how my mind works. And regularly we would fist bump each other every time we see each other. And then came casual day, and I was just wearing my house fit. I mean, I'm wearing long pants, but I wear like a t-shirt. And then I see the friend, and he's rocking the freaking arm gloves. He got cat ears. He got a cat tail. He got a black mask. He was wearing Converse shoes, ripped jeans, black crop top with like 2 to 3 female friends. On top of that, he was zesty. I did not know that my friend was a femboy till casual day came around. And not that it shocked me, but it was something that I didn't didn't know. It's like something that you don't know, but now you do know. But yeah, that's the story. And when graduation came in, I felt bad for my dad because I was just, you know, standing around and he was expecting like some of the friends I made in high school. There weren't really many that noticed me, or weren't really many that I can recall or that I can remember their name. And then when he saw the friend that I fist bumped regularly, they, you know, motivated me to keep my history class grade up. We fist bumped, and then my dad was a sigh of relief, which is kind of depressing if you think about it, because for someone to not have friends in high school, it sucks. But then it's like a sign of acceptance, like you tried, but it's okay. You made it. You finally graduated. It's just like a pretty cheesy and an unhelpful sentence you could give to somebody that didn't have any friends in high school. But that was just me, you know. On top of that, with the whole my hopes of Ori going to the PlayStation, I even shared my 1 year of being in the Ori community, which is pretty out of the ordinary for you guys. If you've been a long time watcher, I wouldn't say fan because I don't have any merch. Okay, I'm too broke to make merch. I'm still keeping up to date. Okay, like I said, I'm well aware about the Xbox Developer Direct. There are some games that I do want to try out that are very similar to Ori, like Kena Bridge of Spirits. I just I was gonna play Tales of Kenzera Zao, but I didn't have the money or the time to play it. There's this game called Ellipse. There's just some other games that are like Ori inspired or Ori similar that I'm gonna play, that remind me of Ori, or that while I wait for Ori to go to the PlayStation. I know there's going to be a PlayStation State of Play. It's just that I can't predict when it's going to be coming out, because if I predict when is it going to be coming out, I'm going to sound like a big liar, and I'm not even a sidekick, mind you. So of all that aside, of me hoping that Ori goes to the PlayStation and me beating Astrobot and then playing Bloodborne in February, on top of that, I have a job that is a blue collar job, that being construction, which I hate. I've been public about it since I made videos about it back in December and my first video of 2025. If you graduated high school or you're at your early 20s, do not choose construction as your first job. Okay, I suggest either fast food or retail, because that's your best bet. If you choose construction as your first job, you're gonna quit on your first day or your first week, guaranteed. I know my generation. Okay, they're not able to handle any blue collar job, only white collar, and only talk to friends that are gurky, nerdy, or a big geek of a show, movie, series, or game, or a comic book, or just in general like to hang out on social media. So that's all I have to say. This is my longest recap video of 2024. There's nothing really else I need to say except the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks are like more believable. I'm still hoping that Ori goes to the PlayStation. I know it sounds like a broken record. Ratchet and Clank 2029. I have to wait 4 more years. I'm gonna be 25 when this game comes out. Oh, Jesus. And possibly coming out for maybe either the PS5 or the PS6. Who knows? So with all that said, for my 2024 recap video, I want to say thank you. And thank you guys for my most viewed video. And that was the 6-year anniversary of the Hollow Knight Silksong announcement. That video has over 16,000 views, bro. And I just want to say thank you. I know I sound like a broken record, but I didn't think that a lot of the Hollow Knight community would watch that. I'm probably going to play a Hollow Knight maybe on a Sunday or Saturday, depending on what mood I'm feeling. I'm probably going to play Hollow Knight, and then I'll get the rest of the trophies for Astrobot, and we're going to get the platinum there and beat the game, so on and so forth. You get the gist of it. We chilling. So I guess for me to wrap up this late 2024 recap video, it's me saying this. Thank you for watching my channel, and I hope that your 2025 goes as planned. I know we got some crazy news, like the political side, the gaming side. On top of that, the California fires, the Palisades fires that killed, as far as I know, 5 people. I'm probably going to make a video about that. Videos will be coming out very soon. With all that being said, I'll be seeing you all later. This is Wolf.Gray. I finally uploaded my 2024 recap video after a long delay. That rhymed. And I'll see you all soon. Or see you all later. See ya.